About the economic impact the agreement will have on the sector and the Dutch ties with South Africa and its heritage. SABC News reporter Nozintombi Miya and cameraman Max Selotolo filed this report.
Thank you, Minister Nathi Mthethwa, in the portfolio for arts and culture. Can you tell us how will this agreement with the Netherlands ultimately benefit the people of South Africa?
Well, it will go a long way because it touches mainly the audiovisual. We're looking here at the nodal point for economic growth and unleashing that economic potential in the sector, in this creative economy for us. So film industry is quite critical. If you look at how other countries have grown, both in terms of their own cultures and the value of their cultures and their arts and the economic growth which film industry has created, it's enormous.
The Dutch have a very long history with South Africa that spanned centuries, but has largely been acrimonious. How are you hoping that this particular cultural agreement will help to smooth out relations going forward?
We are writing our story right now. We're correcting the distortions of the past, both which happened within our shores and beyond our national borders. You would recall that on the 30th of November, we launched this month, December, as a reconciliation month. And with facts on the table, bombarded South Africans with what has been known as the so-called Anglo-Boer War, to say, but this is a South African war, because it's Anglo-Boer War only when you exclude black people, when you exclude Africans who also suffered the same fate in the concentration camps, who suffered during the war and so on. So we're correcting all those. We are in agreement with some of the historians here in Netherlands that it was a distortion that South Africa's history started in 1652. Can't be. We are told that the Cape was discovered, South Africa was discovered and its people. How do you discover people?
You spoke of seasons of change and exchange between the two countries. How do you foresee this happening?
We need to engage in proper cultural diplomacy program, which we have as South Africa, where we unveil seasons. One season you come to this country, the next that country comes to you to showcase their culture, their artistic capabilities, their heritage, all the genres which identify a people. And that is going to happen because you would know that we have the seasons with France, we have it with UK, we are engaging Russia, we have it with China. We started to engage our brothers and sisters in the continent who are just from Algeria, Ethiopia, Western Sahara. We are going to expand also in the continent. But the main thing about these seasons is that at the end of the day, an ordinary person in the street should identify.
Minister, where to now for you while you're still here in the Netherlands?
Well, it's mainly interest, South Africa's interest. That's why we're here. There are many things which define our common histories between South Africa and Netherlands, but also our different histories. But in some instances, it's our common history not so harmonious. Our job is to make it harmonious by telling the truth, what actually happened.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, and we hope that this agreement will yield fruitful results between the two countries.
No, you shake hands.